Hey, what's happening guys? Randy Rektor here, back with another video, and today we're doing the 10-year update on the Rode NTG3 Shotgun mic. So this marks the 10-year anniversary of me owning this mic. I got this in 2011, which is actually pretty crazy. It means I looked like this when I bought it. It was a rough time. Today we're gonna go over all of the things that come in this package. So we have what comes with the microphone itself, and then I'm also gonna show you guys what comes in the Deluxe bundle that I purchased with it. So it has all the tools that you need for your basic location.
Oh, are you doing a video on the mic?
Yeah.
I had a Polish friend who had the same mic.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a Czech one too. A Czech one too.
And of course, we're gonna talk about the pros and the cons. We're gonna do a little sounds test, and I wanna do a little experiment to see how these things work with the wind. So let's start off with the price. So this microphone comes in at $699 US, which basically puts it at the upper middle of the consumer range, and then much cheaper than what you'd see in like Hollywood with professional shotgun microphones. This mic will work really well for indie filmmakers, YouTubers, small documentaries, sound effects recording, ASMR channels, musicians, anything like that, but it'll definitely raise a few eyebrows if you showed up to like a pro Hollywood film set with something like this. You may actually see some pro sound recordists using this microphone more for like a backup microphone or something that they're gonna, hang out the back of a car or something like that where it's a little more risky. For like a main dialogue sort of run and gun mic, you'll see those more expensive options for sure. I'm gonna have links to all the things that I talk about down in the description too, but first let's start off with what comes with the actual microphone itself. So the microphone itself comes in this metal tube with the Rode branding right across there. You can open it from both ends, which is pretty sweet, and it's got nice threadings on it, nice grips. This is a watertight seal, so you can actually submerge this tube in water if you decide to. If you take this like backpacking somewhere or something like that, that might actually come in handy one day. This is really like, you could do some damage with this. I've actually never seen a mic come in a metal tube before. I've seen the wooden box, but never the metal tube. It's really cool. I really like this for carrying the microphone. And it also comes with one of these, which is just like a little foam windshield pop screen kind of thing. I usually keep this on there all the time. One of the reasons is it protects against dust getting on the capsule of the microphone. So for that reason, it's great. It's also pretty sonically transparent. So you won't tell much of a difference from having this on and off. We'll get to that in the sound experiment a little bit later on, but that's kind of nice to have. And it also comes with a really, really heavy duty mic clip. Like this is really, really solid. So that's everything that comes with the microphone itself. If you are going to be shooting inside, this is definitely a great option. If you're ever gonna go outside, this probably won't cut it for wind protection, so you're gonna wanna get some additional accessories, most of which will come with the Deluxe bundle, so let's go through those now. First up, we've got some wind protection. This is the Rode WS7 Deluxe Windshield. This goes for $59. Again, I'm gonna link all of these down below. This is great for maybe interior shots where you're moving the mic around a lot and you don't wanna get that sort of wind noise from this thing moving around. So this is just a big step up. It's nice and fluffy. You just slide the mic in the bottom there and it just kind of sits on the microphone snug. And then stepping up to sort of the ultimate protection from wind, we have the Rode Blimp. Using it like this is best for indoors, and then if you add the Rode Wombat, this is how you can take it outside, and this thing here will protect this from pretty much any windstorm. It's basically just a giant sock. This together will protect from pretty much any wind noise that you come across. And the Blimp itself comes with a few extra accessories. So number one, we got here the Rode brush, and it fits, it's a nice little like travel size brush that collapses. It's kind of cool. And this is just to sort of fluff up the fur so that you get a bit more sound resistance to the wind. Kind of handy, I haven't really ever used this, but nice to have. And we get an entire bag full of accessories. There's elastics and replacement plastic clips and stuff like that to hold up the microphone in the Blimp. Now you'll note the new Blimps come with like the Rycoat suspension system, so it's like the plastic rings that sort of suspend the mic, whereas the one that I have has like the elastics that go in and out. So they also sent one of these, which is like I don't know what you call it, like a little hook, so you can put those elastics in the Blimp. It's kind of finicky work. I have to say I've had this for 10 years and I've never replaced the elastics that are on the Blimp right now. So maybe they will snap after they dry out, but I mean, 10 years is pretty sweet. Now this whole Blimp system comes in at $299, which includes the Wombat, the Blimp inside, the handle, and the suspension system. And what would a good location bundle be without a Boompole? This here is the KTek Avalon Boompole. Now, if you're looking for a new boom for your setup, one thing to consider is that there are internally wired boom poles like this one is, and then there are ones that don't come wired. And this KTek Avalon boom pole, if you were to buy this separately, is $266. So this bundle comes in at $1,000. And if you were to buy all these items separately, it'd cost you about 1,400 bucks. So it's definitely a really, really affordable bundle for that reason. Having said that, let's get into the sound tests. All right, let's talk about the pros and cons. Pro number one is the 10-year warranty. I don't know any other microphone company that offers a 10-year warranty on their microphones. You basically get a year out of the box, and then you register it on the website, and they email you your 10-year warranty, which means my warranty is about to expire. So maybe I'll do an update in a couple of months and let you know if the microphone turns to dust as soon as it passes the 10-year threshold. The next pro that I want to talk about is just quality accessories. I definitely judge microphone brands based on the quality of their accessories, the stuff that they pack with it, like the fact they give you this bag of multiple duplicates of things. Triplicates, is that a word? Triplicates? I haven't had a single piece of my microphone break or wiggle or anything like that. It's really, really good quality stuff. And the next thing is the advertised moisture resistance. And not only in this tube itself, but the actual microphone itself is moisture resistant. So this isn't really to put your microphone underwater or anything like that. Like don't do that. This is so that you can take it from like a hot hotel and then bring it up on a cold mountain and take it outside and start using it right away without condensation building up and that sort of thing, which is actually a pretty big issue in really extreme climates like that. So this is gonna be really great if you wanna subject your microphone to some crazy abuse. And the last thing is the price for sound quality. You guys can definitely be the judge if you guys are, using headphones at home. I'm sitting in like a normal sort of 8x8 bedroom style office. There's no acoustic treatment in here. I've got the microphone about maybe 10 inches from my face. Like it's been through a whole lot, and for $699, it's really a good quality microphone. So definitely the price for the sound is one of my biggest pros about this mic. Okay, so if there are pros, there must be some cons. Con number one is that this microphone doesn't carry the same name that something like the Sennheiser 416 does. This kind of sucks for a few reasons. So I've shown up to a couple of jobs where the production team had a Sennheiser 416 in their kit and they wanted to just use that microphone. And I get it, it's more expensive, it's probably technically better quality. It has a way more prominent name in like the professional industry. The downside of that is that I don't know where that piece of equipment's been. I'm way more experienced with this microphone. So if my job is to capture the sound and I know that my tools are gonna do it properly, there's a bit of comfort there. Additionally, I also lose the rental fee for the day if I was gonna be renting my gear to the production. So people won't look at this microphone as a top level pro piece of gear, and that may be an issue at some point in your career. So something to think about. Now, microphones are incredibly subjective. So it's gonna come down to two different things. Number one is what you're recording, whether that be a musical instrument or dialogue or sound effects recording. And the second thing is going to be your ears. Your ears are gonna determine whether this is a good mic to you or not. So you gotta use your ears at the end of the day. All right, guys, if you've made it this far in the video, please feel free to throw a like down below. It really does help me out. And if you guys have any questions about any of the gear that you saw in the video today, definitely throw it down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have there. I hope that this video was immensely helpful for you, and we'll see you guys in the next one.